Typically, people modernize their elevators for the reasons of age and usage. If an elevator gets to a certain age with a certain amount of usage, it becomes more feasible to modernize it than to keep paying for repairs to keep it running.
As the systems age, the systems get more difficult to maintain and more expensive to fix. Parts become obsolete or more difficult to obtain. Sooner than later, you're going to incur some type of a shutdown where parts may not be able to be obtained at all.
Just like an automobile, 20, 30 years in service, parts, materials, things wear out. At that point, lots of service calls, lots of dollar cost to them as far as service calls.
When you look at your costs that in older existing systems have been costing the facility or the company, it's not just a cost with the labor and the material, it's a cost to the building as far as potential elevator shutdowns and things like this.
When you have downtime, you lose production. So it is expensive comparatively to a newer elevator, which can give you a lot better performance.
When we explain the benefits of the modernization, it increases the responsiveness of the elevators, it improves the reliability of the elevators. They understand the importance and the value in bringing the systems up to the most current elevator codes, both nationally in the state of Michigan and or the city of Detroit, as the case may be.
An elevator modernization takes roughly 8 to 10 weeks per elevator per car. First we tackle the machine, removing the old equipment, putting the new machine in place, setting it.
Generally, when the machinery work is done, you'll get rid of the existing control system, install the new control system, get the elevator running on what we call temporary service. It's also important to replace all the wiring. You can have a brand new control system, the most modern, effective, state-of-the-art system, but it's only as good as what connects them together. And what connects them together is the wiring.
And then once we have a running platform, per se, we get into the door equipment, putting in the new door tracks, all the roller guide assemblies, shoe assemblies.
Anytime you modernize an existing elevator, there's always bound to be some kind of challenges. Some things you just couldn't take account for.
We found defective parts that other people may have not seen that were going to be retained, and we located them, informed the customer, and moved forward with the repairs in the correct manner.
If we encounter a particular situation where we need to fabricate a part to meet something that we may have uncovered when we start taking the system apart, we simply manufacture that and get on with it. We keep the disturbance to the building at an absolute minimum. So we'll do one elevator at a time. The other 4, 5, 6, whatever the case may be, will still be running effectively just like they always have. Most times people comment that they don't even really know that we're there.
Detroit Elevator is very qualified in handling large modernization projects. They've done hundreds of them, and between our expert engineering and design, it makes them a lot easier on the customer and the usability. They literally can get a hold of Detroit Elevator, talk to us, we'll design it, engineer it for them, and put it in. It's a one-stop shop.